Okay. He's got live everywhere. Do 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 do. Yes, we are live everywhere. Select your intro. Hello, Jack. I don't have to start it yet. I don't have to tell you. It's going to start me. It's going to my feature and start name. Alright, so, yeah. So, as you all know, I'm the Dick Dan. I love my Utherverse, this, that, and all. This is day 2 of VirtualCon. I'm actually a little bit late. This started at 1 o'clock, just everything else. So I'm a little bit late getting in, just everything else and all. So yeah, let's go ahead and go exploring. So yep, you got your little entrance, just everything else and all. How you doing, Jack? And here we are, VirtualCon. Doing good? Yep, so am I. Doing good myself. Let's see what today's schedule is. Noon would be interesting. Keynote's got Brian Shuster. Nonetheless, getting at your crypto wallet. So yeah, this is the main reason why I was getting in. Keynote's got Brian Shuster. He's going to talk about the new world, just everything else and all. So yeah. Do 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 do. Oh, he's actually got some people live on Discord. Alright, so while I'm waiting for my one question to get answered, so yeah. Oh, they got the cat open. Yeah, the coffee shop's open. Coffee shop's open now. Do 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 do. Let's go in. Let's see what's going on. But yes, like I said, this is Utherverse. Oh wow. Let me guess, the stupid thing kicked in again. Yep. So like I said, if you've got the thog thingy, yeah, turn off your thog. Turn off your thog. Now, the only reason why I'm blocking music is because I'm playing copyrighted music, so I do not want my thing to be, slammed. Yep, this is Utherverse. This is Utherverse. Like that, any got any question to ask? Do it in the chat box. And this is our VirtualCon thingy, where you can meet people and talk to people. As a quote-unquote streamer, but he don't stream to Twitch or YouTube or, whatever. Now he kind of streams to a few other things. And these are our different halls. And hopefully that's the answer I'm looking for. No, it's not the answer I'm looking for. There are sneak peeks here, but I can't go in there because of the nudity. I can't go in there. Twitch, YouTube, all of them. Well, it's like, no, no, no. So, yeah. Like I said, anybody got any questions to ask? I think it's great. So, yeah. Oh, thank you to the follow, Jack. Thank you to the follow. Yeah. In fact, let me see my thing. If I've got it set up right. Yay, there's my links. I got it set up right. Yeah, like I said, I'm actually going back over to Street Element. Because even though I love Streamlabs makes you kind of tough or it keeps it all in, one chat at that and all. So you have to basically have a bunch of chat boxes built in the background where Stream Element, no, it puts it all into one chat box. Yeah, so like I said, yeah. So yeah, like I said, I don't want to turn music on. No, because of our copyright crap. But yep, like I said, right now just imagine music playing, just everything else and all. So just imagine music playing. Right now it's got it turned off because it's a copyright. But yep, this is our VirtualCon. Last night everybody was in the ballroom. I couldn't get in because I don't have a ballroom suit and everything else and all. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to bed. I've been straining and working for like 8 hours on this, almost 10 hours on this. So I decided to skip out on the ballroom. But hopefully tonight, we're gonna be over at the hotel's pool party basically, which I'm heading to. So yep, I did use hotel. I did use hotel. And then I got the outside pool, which I do have swim trunks stored. So yep, tonight we'll be here tonight. With everything else and all, so yeah. But like I said, the ballroom, I don't have a ballroom outfit, so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to bed. I've been working. Alright, so let's hurry up, get back over. Um, there's the entrance. Back over to where the footnotes are. Yep, like I said, this is Utherverse. That's gonna lag a bit because of everybody being in here. Gonna lag because of everybody. Alright, so which one is it? Native theater.
Got 2 minutes, so let's
All right, it'll be a little sneak peek for people, I guess.
I guess a good way to end this.
Just hope it loads up in time.
That's all good.
um, I really enjoy this next scene too. It's a really fun one that was designed by one of our other scene designers, and it's a bit of a different feeling comparatively
Oh.
to. So this one is a bit more of like that fantastical kind of fantasy feeling to it. And as you might notice, there is actually that animated tree foliage feeling in this area because this one's all meant to be nature based, very outdoorsy. Um, I don't want to give away too much of this area yet because it's a bit more of a sneak peek of something that people kind of look forward to and explore and see some of it. But this one is a bit more of like a outdoors fantasy based area. There's a lot of fun getting to see this one come together as well. A lot of life in it, and I think this would be a really fun spot for people to explore and play and get to make new friends in.
So just so people know, I'm just going to describe this really quickly on my screen, just because I'm seeing it on my screen and not sort of on the stream. It's
True.
It's beautiful, guys. It's really beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, I wish I could have a less muted stream version of what's being shown, but lots of nice bright colors and a lot of like kind of glowing kind of plants happening. It's a very like fantasy kind of feeling vibe to this place. Should be a lot of fun.
All right, Ryan, I'm getting the cue. We're getting the axe. It's time to go. Thank you so much for this presentation. It's been wonderful. Thank you, everybody, for your questions. And thank you for showing us that sneak peek of that beautiful.
Of course.
Can't wait to run around that region.
Awesome. And thank you all very much for coming and getting to learn a little bit more of the art side of things. And I loved all the questions. It was great to be able to, discuss some of this stuff and answer some things. So hopefully everybody enjoys the rest of it.
Oh yeah. There's so much more to come. See you at 11 o'clock at the Avatar Theater for MetaMask. Setting up your crypto wallet.
Awesome. All right. Everybody have a great day. Thanks.
Finished it? No! It seems like I missed it, ladies and gentlemen. Seems like I missed it. I think I missed it.
Okay, we're up on YouTube. See you in the world right away.
Yeah, I'm showing 2 o'clock. They're showing 11 o'clock. Yeah, so like I said, it's 2 o'clock now. So apparently that was data behind the scenes designing a region. So yeah. But yeah, they're behind. Because they're basically in, even though I said California, they're technically Canada. They're Vancouver, Canada is where the main office is. So they're going off of Vancouver. So yeah. Because as of now, it's now 11 o'clock. So in the one, it's behind the NASDAQ, or not a NASDAQ. Right. Oh well. Guess we're gonna go exploring a little bit. Hey, anybody got any questions? Yeah, starting now in the Avatar Theater is the crypto thingy. Yeah, nothing that, setting your crypto wallet. Now here's the thing, in the new world, you will not need a crypto wallet. If you're DIT or Ultra DIT or have a subscription, you'll still be able to get into the new world and explore the new world with everything else and all. So you do not have to worry about having to have a crypto wallet. Like I said, if you have a subscription, you'll be able to get in. You will be able to get in. Do 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 do. So yeah, like I said, yes, I've got music turned off because I don't want the copyright hitting. You want a TARDIS? Yeah, I want a TARDIS. Do 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 do. But yeah, like I said, just imagine music playing, just everything else. Yeah, because right now I've got music turned off, so I don't want the copyright hits. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a look in here again. Like I said, you do not need to have the crypto wallet. If you've got a DIT or Ultra DIT, yeah, guess what? You'll be able to come into our world and visit our world, it's everything else and all. So yeah.
Is going to replace Raise with what's called a other coin. So think of the coin in world as being what we use for Raise in RLC Classic right now. You will not have to have a crypto wallet in order to obtain coins in world. You'll be able to grant permission to have an admin person actually add coins to your account with a credit card. So in order to take those coins out of world and cash them out into currency that you need, that's when a crypto wallet is going to be needed. And MetaMask will help you accomplish that. It will also help you accomplish importing and buying your own coins without having to use a credit card. So, a lot of people don't understand why there's a need for a crypto wallet. And I'm going to kind of cover a few things that might um, shed some light on that. Um, so I'm sure of quite a few of you have seen Web 3.0 or Web 3 or Web 3D. You kind of need to understand Web 3 in relationship to Web 2, and I'm going to kind of go over that to help you. So back when the internet first started, when we all started using around, the late 1900s, 1999, 1998, today we kind of consider that Web 1. And if you've aged on this site like I have, you remember the days of AOL. You remember the days of having Netscape and not even having Internet Explorer yet. So those days where information was really about the only thing that you could grasp off the internet, those days were considered Web.1 or Web 1. Web 2 is pretty much everything that we use today. So Web 2 started introducing, ways to where we use the internet to purchase items, to store credit cards on file for payments, to cookies. Now these days when you visit sites and you're shopping or you're using a search engine and so forth, and all of a sudden you have a homepage set up on MSN or Yahoo or whatever it is you like to use, you start seeing all these ads popping up on things that you've shopped for. So this is everything that has to do with Web 2.0. And part of the problem with the Web 2.0 is, large companies and data storage companies have your information. They don't have your personal information as far as how much you make in a year and so forth, but they have buying tendencies. They have search history. They have a lot of information out there. And these companies are going to be like Google, Amazon, Microsoft, other large people that also support a lot of the cloud driven mechanisms. So Web 3 starts introducing the notion of decentralizing who has your data. So in other words, it's going to allow you to control your data more than how Google or Amazon or someone like that uses your data. And it's real important that, the new platform that's being built for Utherverse is kind of based on the Web 3 backbone, meaning that they wish to utilize the Ethereum blockchain to help currency. This is going to open up a whole new way of people from all around the world to be able to use and exchange goods through using the blockchain. That way you won't have to use CC bill. You won't have to use other mechanisms, RLC, might not have to cut a paper check and mail to somebody. So, you know, a lot of this Web3 is going to be centered around blockchain technology. So MetaMask comes into play because they're an actual utility tool. It's an app that will allow you to transfer currency and goods across the blockchain that Utherverse is going to use, which is called Ethereum. Now, a lot of people, confuse Ether, which is the token that's on the Ethereum blockchain, as the blockchain itself, but it's not. There are a lot of other tokens and coins that facilitate across the Ethereum blockchain, and part of the coin that we're going to be using in world is going to it's going to be wrapped around a mirror token that can be exported out of world into the wallet, into the MetaMask wallet. And then from there, it can go through the blockchain and you can find your method of transferring that to currency. So when the time comes, you'll probably need to break down and get a wallet, especially if you're going to use all the full functionable aspects of the new platform. And if this relates to anything that you use in real world, think of, maybe the day that you said you would never use PayPal, or you would never use Cash App, or you would never use Venmo. A lot of these things are similar to how you're going to use a crypto wallet on the blockchain. So, I see a couple of questions in local, and I will definitely cover the one about how safe blockchain is. But let me go through real quick an example of how you would set up MetaMask crypto wallet, and then I'll go over some of the questions, about crypto and the blockchain and how we're going to use it. So MetaMask is an app. I use it as an add-in on Google Chrome, but you could also use it as a mobile app. But for right now, as far as using it for the new platform, I would say if you're using Google or some type of desktop browser that MetaMask is compatible with, use it with the desktop app. It's going to make it much more easier to connect your wallet to the new platform. So once you go to the MetaMask and when you're ready to do this, I wish I had slides to show you step-by-step how to set up your account, but that would involve actually setting up an account. I couldn't find anything online where someone physically keyed in all their personal information to use it as an example. So we're going to use the example of setting it up on Chrome. So basically, you're going to go to MetaMask's website. And as I heard in an earlier presentation yesterday, make sure it's metamask.io. And if you're starting to see a lot of .io pop up, a lot of that has to do with Web3 that I discussed earlier. So, look for extensions.io when we're talking about Web3 type products. So once you go to MetaMask, you're going to add to Chrome, and at that point, it's going to download an extension. Chrome is going to ask, do you want to add it to your extension? I'm sure maybe some of you have had some other apps that have been add-ins to Google, so this is similar to that. At that point, it's going to ask, do you want to create a new wallet? You're going to go ahead and create your new wallet. And then, MetaMask, just like other apps, are going to ask you if they could gather usage data. Basically, the usage data is going to let MetaMask track how you're using things on the blockchain. You can click I agree. If not, you can do no thanks. A lot of times, all of us just say no thanks. It won't really affect you setting up your wallet at all. So after that, MetaMask is going to have you create a password, and you're going to agree to terms. So use a password that's unique. Don't be lazy and use the same one you use on your 20 other programs. Come up with a smart password, something specifically for this. Once you get logged in, there's going to be a short video MetaMask is going to show you. It's going to kind of give you an insight of how to use your crypto wallet. At the end of that, you're going to click next. And this is the most important thing of a crypto wallet. You will receive a secret recovery phrase. And crypto wallets all have like a 12-word phrase, a crypto phrase or a challenge phrase. MetaMask calls it their recovery phrase. You can't just take a snapshot of this and save it somewhere. You need to physically write it down on a piece of paper and store it. If your computer crashes or you lose your phrase, you're going to be in a tough jam of getting your digital vault back because it's irreversible at that point. A lot of things that we do on the blockchain, you need to think of the customer service days is gone, where you could actually call an entity and say, I'm locked out of my account. I've forgotten my password. I need to get in. That's going to go away when you use things on the blockchain, because the blockchain has mechanisms to where all these peer-to-peers, I call them peer-to-peers, they're actually nodes, where all these nodes across the internet share the same ledger, and they all have to agree that your ledger is the same as mine, and my ledger looks like the same as node 18, and this ledger looks the same as 25, and none of that can be reversed. So it's real important that when you get your 12-word phrase, write it down and store it somewhere. Also, about the only time that you will need to use your 12-word phrase is if you're adding your crypto wallet to another device, or possibly, like your phone or, another desktop. At that point, it's going to ask for your phrase, but nowhere else would anybody ever ask for your phrase. So once you get your crypto wallet set up, there will be a means to where you can connect your wallet to UV. I can't really give you the specifics on all of that yet. It's not 100% ready to go at the flip of a switch, but it will work similar to a browser, to where you're going to actually connect it to your account in UV. And at that point, you'll be able to facilitate tokens and coins across, blockchain and then back into world and vice versa. But the other good thing about that, and Brian will probably touch on it in the next meeting, and if not, it'll be upcoming, and he's probably already talked about it a few times, but there will be ways where members are going to actually be able to bring goods, physical goods that can be digitally traded, with NFTs. And that's your proof of ownership, that nobody else is going to be able to own that same product if it's made specifically for you. So it's going to be real important to have a crypto wallet. And honestly, I think you're going to find yourself in the next 2 or 3 years realizing, I'm going to have to break down and get a crypto wallet. There's just going to be too many things in the future that are going to be dependent upon having one, because it's going to be used much like how we use PayPal, Cash App, Venmo in the Web 2.0 era. So, I kind of touched on a lot of what MetaMask does. I'm sorry, it's always get a phone call when you don't want one. So once you get your crypto wallet set up, you'll be ready for the future. You'll be ready for anything that UV can offer. Later down the road, Other Academy will actually start offering more detailed courses on cryptocurrencies and understanding, NFTs. And there's a lot to learn if you're new to it all. I was new to it up until 2 years ago. I still maybe feel like I'm comfortable 30% of the knowledge that I need to know. but in time, I'm sure we will all grasp that. So I'm going to go ahead and go through some questions real quick before we move on to Brian's presentation. I think the first question that I saw was, how safe is the blockchain? You know, blockchain, a lot of people associate security problems with blockchain as what they see going on in the market that's traded with, you know, Bitcoin and all of these things. The blockchain itself doesn't really suffer when there's a problem with Bitcoin or there's a problem with Ether. And a lot of those have to do with people are using those types of tokens for investment purposes. And just like any investment, whether it's the stock market that doesn't have anything to do with crypto, there's always a risk to where what you're laying down is you're either going to lose money or you're going to gain money. The blockchain really is not an investment. And I can't overemphasize the fact. I always see people confusing blockchain with an actual token. The Ethereum blockchain is not Ether. That's a token. The blockchain is the node or the network that many coins or tokens reside on. And the wrapped token that will connect to the other coin will reside on that blockchain. And it's going to allow you to facilitate currencies that you have in world to a real world aspect. And you might not even opt to cash out for actual currency. You might pay a bill with whatever you've accumulated in your crypto wallet and pay that bill direct without even having to touch your credit card or checkbook or whatever. So the blockchain is safe. It's regulated by all the nodes on the network, and you know they kind of made it encrypted to where they're going to keep cyber thieves out. Can the node be hacked? The node, if there's ever a suspicious problem with a node, all the other nodes are looking at one node. One node is looking at all the other nodes. If there's ever a node that gets compromised, it gets closed off the blockchain. There are lots of nodes that are on the blockchain. I can't tell you how many Ethereum has. I would say there's well over hundreds of nodes. I don't know how you can actually say, I want to be a node regulator. I think a lot of them come from miners and other people that agree to certain contracts and terms. But, you know, the good thing about keeping it from getting hacked is they might be able to hack one node, but how are you going to hack 1,000 nodes all at the same time that aren't going to audit themselves and determine that there's a problem? So does anybody else have a question about why you're going to need a crypto wallet for UV? So how is it to turn crypto to cash? Well, MetaMask actually has a buy sell option within the crypto wallet. So based on the region of the world that you live in, there are different regulations that are going to allow you to be able to transfer that to cash. MetaMask knows what area of the region you live because you had to answer it in your setup. when you click sell, they will actually give you some options of entities that will transfer your crypto to the currency of your choice. There will probably be a small fee involved with using those. MetaMask will not charge you to be able to find that company or facilitate it to the company of your choice, but those will most likely have a service charge. This is really no similar to how PayPal might charge you for doing a transaction. It's no different than how Cash App might charge you a small percentage to do a transfer. So yes, it's just going to be a simple point and click and set up whatever method works good for you to get your cash to you. Ethereum blockchain is still 100% intact. It has not gone anywhere. Ether is the primary token that resides on the blockchain, but it's not the only token that resides on the Ethereum blockchain. Well, as far as volatility with crypto, that's when you're actually using it as an investment. Whether you're buying Bitcoin or you're buying Ether. In this case, you're really not, I would say the way we're going to be using MetaMask, we're not using it as an investment. We're using it as a mechanism to transfer currency. So, your coins that you accumulate in UV are going to stay intact, stay there. They're not going to fluctuate up and down with the market because they're actually worth a set amount of a monetary basis. But once you wrap it to the token and enter it into the blockchain, that's where you're going to see your currency exchange rates change based on the market. And, if you're smart, you'll learn to cash it out when it's at a certain higher percentage level. And otherwise, you're going to sit back and wait. But usually those levels do not take a long time to change. They bounce up and down quite often and not too dramatic to where you're going to lose money. I don't know exactly what the coin worth is going to be. A lot of the monetary portions of it are unknown at this time. But I think you're going to find that it's going to be very, very similar. The economy is going to be very, very similar to what you're used to with Raise and RLC Classic. So the value of your token in world is the same value once exchanged minus fees. Yes, I would say yes to that. And on the blockchain, when you talk about fees, it's called gas. Don't know why they call it that, but it's called gas, and it's a very minimal fee. As far as transferring monies between platforms, I've got to assume you're wanting to transfer Raise and get it into the new world. The only way that you would be able to do that now would be cash out your Raise, take your currency, exchange that currency through a crypto wallet, and then you'll be able to get coins in the new platform. Does anyone else have any other questions? Yeah, lady, we do plan on offering crash courses on crypto beginners. Stay tuned. Other academy will bring some of that into world because, you know, not many people are aware of Web3 and blockchain and crypto and how it's going to affect them in the new platform. But at the same time, it's not going to be focused on the new platform. It's going to be focused for a lot of things in the future that you're going to use every day. Yeah, Deaf Division did something very similar to what I covered here today. His was a little bit more broad. Mine was just a little bit more focused on MetaMask in particular. But yes, I would say, you know, a lot of our cryptocurrency education that we might bring might be a part 1, 2, 3, because there is a lot to go over, and stair-stepping the information process might be a little bit better than just doing one, you know, broad, quick crash course. Yeah, mining is starting to become, you know, a thing that the environmentalists especially are looking at. It takes a lot of power to crypto mine. Not a lot of people understand that, but when you've got hundreds of PCs in a room that are just running and running and running, it becomes a power hog. But you know, if it wasn't for the crypto miners, we wouldn't have the nodes, we wouldn't have the credibility that we have to keep the blockchain going. So how many of you here currently have a crypto wallet or have MetaMask? Yeah, lady, that was actually for the investment portion of it. As far as the investment for tokens, the crypto wallet is basically, you know, as I said, it's going to be the tool that's going to allow you to transfer the coins in world, which will be similar to how we're using Raise in RLC Classic. I mean, I'm sure, you know, I've only had my crypto wallet for, I guess, 6 months. Haven't really utilized it that much, but I'm sure there are a lot of people that have had crypto wallet for over a year that are actually paying some bills and purchasing some goods um, without even going to the bank or looking at a credit card statement. Yeah, MetaMask is very small scale. It's not a hard app to obtain. It's not hard to set up. It's really not. It's very simple. You won't have to have the wallet to transfer coins amongst members for some goods and services, similar to how you use Raise. So let me ask a question, and you might be able to get some of the community involved. If it came to a time crunch, and we wanted to do a step-by-step walkthrough as to how to set up a crypto wallet when people are ready, do you think you would come, or others in the community would come? Okay, well, we'll bring some more news to that as we start approaching and figuring out exactly how the crypto wallet is going to connect to the new platform. And I think once we iron out all those steps, then we'll be able to do a step-by-step getting your wallet set up. And by the time that course ends, you'll already have your crypto wallet established. So yeah, in case you missed it early, Karen wants to know she can understand, her wallet and if she needs it. If you're ever wanting to cash out your coins that you've accumulated and you want them in real tangible currency, you are going to have a crypto wallet. If you don't plan on doing that and you plan to collect coins in the new platform and not bring them outside the platform, then at this time, you really have no need to have a crypto wallet. Are there any more questions? And, if you come up with a question outside of this presentation, feel free to Social Center inbox me or catch me in World sometime. You can email me at plixton@utherverse.com. But if you have some questions, bend my ear. If I don't know, I'll definitely try to figure out how to get the answer you're looking for. You would not need a crypto wallet to buy the other coins. You can actually purchase those with a credit card, but you'll probably have to grant permission to an entity to do that for you. Yeah, so SG is right. You're going to have to give someone permission to use your credit card to add the tokens to your account in World. It's not just going to be a form you can fill out and say, I want to purchase 20 other coins. Here's my credit card number, submit. Yeah, I know it's hard to learn new things, but I really think Brian has the right idea is bringing the new platform into the Web3 area of how we use the internet, and utilizing the blockchain is the way of the future. And I think that was a smart step on his behalf to do so. Yeah, so Magic, the way I understand it, and not a lot of it is 100% set in stone. There's actually going to be a mirror token that associates with the other coin. And when you wrap that coin in with the token, then you can enter it into the blockchain. I really love all the feedback, and I can tell by just the small amount of people that are in the room, there are a lot of questions and confusing, issues about crypto. So that's why I feel almost certain. Stay tuned to what other Academy will be offering in the future as far as crypto courses and understanding the mechanics of the blockchain and how the new platform will interact with all those. Thank you for your time, everyone. I'll look to see some of you in World and around the convention the rest of the weekend.
So yeah, like I said, the new trend is like a lot of people are starting to see the so-called blockchain. A lot of these are you're gonna have to have some sort of crypto wallet to associate with everything else because yeah, unfortunately that's what's gonna be the future. The so-called paper money or cash is dying out. Everything is now going all digital. So yep, the digital money is gonna be the new way where paper cash is dying out.
I'll message you in World when you can go live in when you're up and when the player's up in World.
Huh?
Okay, YouTube is up.
Yeah, it's like I said, anybody's got any questions to ask, do us not chat box. Yeah. Alright, later on, I'm gonna go ahead and break the stream and then restart it. Yeah, I definitely want to break the stream to this because he's gonna be talking about the new world, and yeah, I want to break the stream and then show this, by itself, kind of, because he's gonna be talking about the new world. So I want to break the stream, and so yep, here's our ending. I'll be right back in about 2 minutes. Okay now, well thank you for watching my video, or watching my stream. Please go to those links, follow me, click on them, hit that knob to get more info about what I do, hit that knob. So thank you again for watching my stream, and I will see you next time. Bye now. And like I said, I'm gonna break the stream for about 2 minutes, and then I'll come back on this keynote thingy. So be right back.